What's going on, folks? So I got a viewer request video here for y'all today. I'm going to be checking out a band called Ominous Glory, and the name of this song is Eternal Destiny. Like I said, there's a viewer request. This song was requested by this ranger right here. Thank you. And without further ado, let's see what we got here, shall we? Rangers, go. Wow, what a great song! Really great song. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I was like captured by the song from the very beginning. Like the way it just kind of started out, that you kind of hear like these like whispers, sort of, and then like that acoustic guitar there, like in the beginning. Oh man, it was just awesome. Like I was already digging like the very beginning. It kind of sounds like folky, So I was like, cool. It's got like a cool vibe to it, and then that like acoustic guitar comes in with that kind of like Spanish style like playing, to it, and it was just tight. Like really, really awesome. And then I love how the acoustic guitar kind of comes back in there towards like the end of the bridge. Just love it. Love it. The guitar playing in general on this song is awesome, but especially those like acoustic moments, it's just splendid. It's so good. Like I just love that. And then the song kind of takes off, and it's quite speedy for the most part. Like most of it, quick riffs and all that, and it's just got a really good energy to it. And one thing that I also really love was the chorus. Like a lot of this song kind of reminded me of the 2000s era, sort of like power metal, but especially that chorus. And I really liked that chorus. It just has such a nice melody. It kind of it just kind of like soars a bit. It has a bit of like that nice kind of good or positive kind of feeling to it. And yeah, I just loved it. I really like, the vocals are interesting. He's got a bit of like a gruff voice almost. But it works. I wasn't sure at first, but especially there in the chorus, like when he goes a bit higher and all that, it just works really well for this sound. I just thought it fit. And yeah, I just love that chorus. It's catchy, it's fun, it's melodic, all of that good stuff. And it really is kind of like the bright spot, like in the song. I'm not saying like it's like the only good spot when I say it's the bright spot. I just mean as far as like feeling goes, it kind of, again, that's why I said that the chorus in particular really has kind of a nice positive sort of feel to it. And yeah, I enjoyed that very much. The bridge, like the guitar solos and all that stuff, and again that acoustic section in the bridge, phenomenal. And there was like a keyboard solo there as well, and I feel like I could kind of hear like some keyboards in the song, maybe like some pads and stuff like in the background. I think like, especially given that like keyboard solo, I think it would have been cool to have been able to hear the keyboard a little bit more throughout the song, but still, as it stands, the guitar and stuff does a really good job, driving the song forward and all of that. I like the verses like enough, but I don't know what it was. I think maybe I was trying to think while listening to the song and pinpoint my exact thoughts about kind of like the verses and the pre-chorus, and there's nothing wrong with them per se, but it does feel like they drag on a little bit too long. Maybe like the pre-chorus is a little bit too long. Maybe that's where I was getting kind of hung up, because it's like, well, I was enjoying the verses enough, and then the pre-chorus comes in and it kind of keeps going a bit. It just feels like it's all a little bit too long-winded before getting to the chorus, to the point where when I was hearing the pre-chorus, I was almost unsure the first time, like if that was the chorus or not. But then towards the end of the pre-chorus, I could kind of tell they were building up into like the chorus. But so it just feels like between the verses and the pre-chorus, it's a little bit too long. Because you already have a lot of like long stretches of instrumental, which is cool, like it works. But then also having the verses and pre-chorus that feel a bit long as well, it just kind of stretches things out a little bit too much. I think getting to the chorus a little quicker would have helped the song pack a little bit more of a punch than like I would find myself, particularly once the pre-chorus starts, feeling a little bit kind of just slightly like detaching from the song and just kind of waiting for the chorus. Whereas I would have liked to have felt like completely attached to the song all the way through, there was no time for me to kind of start feeling like, slightly detached. But again, that's super minor, because the song is really cool. All the instrumentals, the musicianship is really great. I love that chorus, and I mean the acoustic guitar sections were just absolutely lovely. Oh, and then like also there towards the end, you kind of have like some like almost sounds like backing like female vocals. Well, it really, I think this was like at the tail end of the bridge, if I'm not mistaken, before like the final chorus happens. Really has this cool like kind of vibe to it. There was a lot of really neat elements throughout this whole song that really kept it feeling like relatively fresh, and I enjoyed that. You didn't know what else they might throw in here and there, and that's always kind of engaging. So yeah, really cool song. I enjoyed it quite a bit. So thank you so much to the Ranger who requested this bad boy. Let me know, folks, in the comments down below, what do you think of this song? Are you familiar with this band? But yeah, I mean, what are your thoughts here? Let's talk about it, and I'll catch you next time. Ranger out.